Gotta get all the AEW holiday shows out the way. We got AEW Dynamite Holiday Bash. We start off with a big one here. Ricky Starks comes out and basically says he lost, but he is a man about it because he just lost to MJF last week. Jericho comes out, wants Ricky in the Jericho Appreciation Society. Ricky has a lot of funny insults. Talks about how Jericho used to be built like an air fryer. That one legit made me laugh. Ricky Stark is great, man. He's one of the best out there. Hager ends up jumping Ricky. Then Sammy and Danny Garcia jump in. Action. Is it Action Andretti? Yeah, Action Andretti comes out for the save. This guy Jericho's trying to make. And yeah. We get the Elite versus the Death Triangle in their no DQ match for the Trios Championships at the end of this. Like I said, best of 7, too many matches. Not needed. I feel like a best of 3 would have been fine starting from scratch, but all the matches have been good, so I can't, be like, oh my god, these matches suck, because they don't. They're 6 of the best wrestlers on the planet right now, man. So no DQ match. Death Triangle hit the Elite with a triple super kick and then a triple dive to start off the match. Kenny with a slam dunk. Love that move. Or he just palms their head into the floor. Trash can to Kenny's head. Penta with the wazap on Kenny with the trash can on his fucking gooch. That had to suck. Nick with a springboard X Factor, and then Penta hits a sling blade on the outside. Lucha Bros get a Christmas tree in here, but the Christmas tree keeps falling apart. Pac is aiming at Nick's injured ankle, the one that they tapped him out last week out of. Kenny with the U can't escape, and then a moonsault with the trash can. Old school shit right there. Kenny with the barbed wire broom because he's the fucking cleaner. Fucking Kataro Crusher on the barbed wire broom to Phoenix. Poor Phoenix, man. Kenny always kills this guy. Matt with an elbow drop through the table, and then Nick with a swanton bomb through a table, both on the outside to each member of the Lucha Bros. Kenny with the J Driller on a barbed wire broom to Pac. V-trigger to Phoenix. Hammer. Phoenix uses the hammer, but then Kenny actually kicks out. All 3 of them now have hammers. Indie Taker on a chair. Done. The Elite get the win. Death Triangle murder them after the match. All 3 guys are busted open. They all get hammered in the head. So this thing is turning very personal. But this was awesome. Fun match. As always here. Backstage, we get a fireball to Action Andretti. Or as I wrote in my notes, Action Andrade. It looked pretty nasty too. It was a big fireball. The GOAT himself, Bryan Danielson, comes out, talks about how much William Regal means to him, calls out MJF. Ethan Page comes out. Oh boy. Says Bryan needs to go away. Stokely halfway calls Bryan a raggedy bitch, which was just really funny, and says they got a match next week. We get Hook versus a jobber here, which we need more of. Tazplex, pretty nasty clothesline, cross faces, strikes. Red Rum, done. Jungle Boy's getting beat up in the big screen. He gets chokeslammed into a trash bin by Big Bill. Horrible name. Like I said, I don't like how they always have Hook teaming with people. Hook doesn't need to team with anybody. Keep him by himself. Let him murder people on TV and let him not talk. Like, ugh. I really don't like the booking of Hook or fucking even Wardlow, but again we get the random creator. What do they say? This is a universe mode match. We get Moxley versus Darius Martin. Freaking Mox is toying with him, suplexes him on the concrete in the crowd. Mox gets distracted by Dante Martin. Gets hit with a dive. X-plex by Mox. Fucking really nice Pele kick by Darius, and then a flying flatliner for a near fall. He hits the Bryan stomps, which always looks so bad. I don't know why Moxley does even those stomps. Elbows and the Bulldog choke into the Death Rider for the win. We got a random rivalry between Top Flight and the Blackpool Combat Club. I don't know why, but okay. We get the Gun Club versus FTR. Dax is coming out pretty beat up from his Briscoes match, which is fantastic. Cash is having to do a lot of the work here. Cash is a nice dive. Cash is such an underrated worker. Like, all people talk about is fucking Dax and Dax and Dax. I'm like, Cash is 10 times the worker Dax is. He just doesn't get a fucking chance to shine because he's not a kiss ass little bitch, but whatever. No flips, just fists, but this man just hit a fucking dive. Cash, you fucking liar. Austin loading up sweet chin music, locks in the sharpshooter instead. Dax's injury keeps getting in the way. The Guns steal it with a roll-up. Did not see that coming at all. FTR are going downhill. They're losing all their titles. They're losing all their matches. It's crazy. We get Sanjay Dutt with a rap on the Acclaim. That was fantastic. Rick Ross is back. This man needs to get hired. He's fantastic. Keith Lee comes out. Rick Ross ends up looking at Keith Lee and just calls him a big motherfucker out of nowhere. Oh my god. Swerve is not coming out. He shows up late. He gets up, making a new group, the Mogul Affiliates. Parker Boudreaux joins up with Swerve, and then another tattoo guy. They take him out. Fucking curve stomp with a cinder block on his chest. This is good. I like Swerve having a new group. Ross is doing live commentary for this one. Another guy attacks Lee. Freaking Rick Ross is doing commentary while this is happening, by the way. And like I said, they put him on the steel steps, cinder block, stomp him out. Good for Swerve. Swerve is definitely one of my favorites in the planet right now. The guy's on a whole nother level, especially when he's a heel. It's fantastic. Finally, a women's match worth the main event that doesn't involve Britt fucking Baker. We get Hikaru Shida versus Jamie Hayter in one of the best women's matches AEW's ever done. We get a big strike exchange, chops, elbows right away. Shida starts making a comeback. Jamie with a snap mare on the apron from the top rope. That had to suck. Shida with a V-trigger and a suplex on the apron. Shida with the Tamashii knee, but Hayter kicks out. Hiroshi Kiroshi into a nasty lariat by Hayter. Shida kicks out. Hate breaker by Hayter. V-trigger scorpion kick, and then a axe kick by Shida. Britt and Rebel are getting involved because you can't have a good match without Britt getting involved. Deadlift powerbomb by Hayter, and then Hayter with a clothesline from hell. Shida kicks out. Rainmaker, done. Fantastic match. They jump Shida. Toni Storm comes out. She gets taken out too. Then Paige comes out, or Saraya? Yeah, Saraya. Saraya comes out, and yeah, we're going to lead to that. But I thought this was a fun show. Ricky Starks was good. The Elite and Death Triangle never disappoint. Good shit there. They're trying with this Action Andretti, but hopefully he has some charisma. Brian coming out, cutting a good promo. Hook is always great to see on TV. The Universe Mode match between Mox and Darius Martin was decent. Gun Club beating FTR was a big shocker. Rick Ross is a gem. Protect him at all costs. Swerve getting a new group was dope. And the main event was awesome. And it's my two favorite women in AEW. So I am okay with that. Like I said, that was very, very good stuff.